Pretty decent winter storm affecting some areas of the Midwest that have not been hit that hard by wintry weather so far this year. Decent amounts of accumulation. This is the winter storm severity scale here in the orange. This is moderate impact. Major impacts possible for the Chicagoland area in towards portions of Indiana and Ohio as well. The bulk of this storm is going to regenerate and affect the Mid-Atlantic up into portions of the Northeast as well. So let's take it one step at a time. This is how it's going to form throughout the day Saturday. You'll start to see the snow and freezing rain zone develop across portions of Iowa and Illinois, and then really develop in towards the Chicago area. Lots of heavy precipitation feeding into it, cold air coming down, switching things over to a lot more in the way of snow. You can definitely see it's a good looking low pressure system. This snow zone will stretch out in towards portions of Ohio and Pennsylvania, but this is going to be that main snow corridor that stays cold enough for it mainly to be snow, but you're tapping in more into the heavier potential. This is generally lighter to just briefly moderate up across portions of the upper Midwest, and then there you go, there's some decent intensity there. But notice it's kind of a big system. There's still all this wraparound moisture back towards the west, and now we're starting to form a secondary low pressure system that's going to affect the Mid-Atlantic. DC, what snow? Huh? You're going to get a decent storm possible. This will move northeastward, shrouding PA in snow, Cleveland area, the Buffalo area. As this moves off towards the northeast, you'll start to see this little area right along the coast really start to see a decent amount of snow as well, while there is still some back-end snow and a little bit of lake enhancement that will come down across Ohio and PA. But then this is your secondary low that's now taking over as the primary. A lot of wind and snow near the coastal areas going in towards almost the middle portions of next week at this point. So it's kind of a long duration event, multiple different waves. Some are going to be more intense than others. This is out across portions of Indiana and Illinois once things really get going. This is known as a sounding, so you have moisture and temperatures right next to each other. Lots of moisture in the atmosphere. This is lift right here, and that is a good sign when you see it several thousand feet up where the moisture is. It's really good ingredients for creating snowflakes. The upper level energy is also going to be a big part of this. This is the spin in the atmosphere here, known as vorticity at 5,000 or 500 millibars, 18,000 feet. As this spins around here, we get a nice dip in the jet stream. A nice trough will develop, and that'll allow for that cold air to come on and sink on in, getting into the Mid-Atlantic as well. You can see how far down south that trough axis really is, and that allows for that storm movement to go up the coast a little bit as well. So how much snow are we getting? I'll get out of the way here and let you guys take a look at this map. This isn't the 100% set in stone, but a pretty good idea of what could happen. You could see a nice corridor of 6+ inches, certainly possible. Some of these models are going to be a little less, some are going to be more. And then as it rejuvenates near the coastal areas, look at that. That's some pretty impressive snowfall potential up as well. But a lot still to really root out. There's going to be some changes and swings. This is the chance of seeing about a ½ a foot or more of snow. You can see the best chances in there. And this, again, this is fairly conservative, and better chances with that coastal low pressure system up around that I-95 corridor all the way up into New England as well. Notice how these two systems, one winds down over here and transfers over to this one. So there's definitely an area here where it's going to be a little bit less intense, but nonetheless a pretty good winter storm. We'll be having more updates for you. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it.